All right, as we continue to talk about our story and how God made us, I want you to think about a few things. We are not like any other created thing. I know you learn in school, if you go to public school, you learn about kingdoms, phylums, species. Maybe that the only thing that separates us from other mammals like the apes is that we have this amazing opposable thumb so we can grab stuff like Pepsi, okay, play some football. But that's not the truth. The truth is we're really not like any other species, okay? God created us and made us completely different than all the rest of creation. We're created in His image. It says that in Genesis 1:27 that we're created in His image. What's that mean? All right, a couple thoughts on that. First thing is this: God has given us a personality. Each of you are distinct. You love different things. Some of you guys are humorous, some of you guys are serious, some of you guys are math whizzes, and you really think this way, and you like take responsibilities, and we're all wired all these different ways with our personality and who we are on the inside. Second thing is we all have a conscience, all right? We all know the difference between right and wrong. We know when we lie, we know we do this stuff, and we feel bad about that stuff. God created us with that conscience. And the last thing is this: God's given us emotions, okay? We got feelings. We get mad, we get upset, we get angry, we can be happy, we can have an awesome day, a bad day. That's totally different than the rest of the creation. And so what's that mean for us? Like, why did God give us all these different things? And He gave this to us so that we can know Him and we can worship Him. That's the first thing you have to understand about the image of God. All right, so if you're created in the image of God, who are you going to listen to? Your friends at school tell you, hey, you're worthless. Hey, you're not that good. Hey, you do it, man. You should act this way. Are you going to listen to them? Are they the compass that steers your decisions? Or should you listen to your parents? All right, maybe they're telling you, hey, it's okay to do this, and they're okay with you drinking, they're okay with you doing this, and your parents say a lot of good things. You need to listen to them, but ultimately, you need to listen to God. Because God has designed you and made you, and He should be the voice of wisdom and the voice you listen to the most. All right, the last thing I want to talk about being made in the image of God is that you are eternal. That means no matter what happens, whether you know Jesus or not, that you're an eternal being. It says in the Bible that God has placed eternity in the hearts of man. We have the desire to know the supernatural. Even if we didn't grow up in church, we know there is a bigger purpose and a supernatural being out there that has designed us and made us. We're designed to worship that being and know Him. And so I want to encourage you, if you've been going to our group and you've been coming to this church for any amount of time, maybe it's your first time here, to start a relationship with Jesus. That is the very first thing that you have to do to understand who you are. And so I've got a couple of questions for you, and I want you to really get serious and think about these questions in your groups tonight. Question number 1, who gives you value? Who gives you the value? Question 2, if someone were to follow you around all day with a camera and saw everything you did, would they agree with your first answer? Question 3, what makes you feel like you lose your value? Question 4, based on this discussion, how should we treat those around us?